Hello, Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, and welcome to your readings. So, Taurus, today we're going to go over your energy as well as your person's energy. We're going to see how the both of you are currently viewing this relationship and how you guys feel about it, and what actions you guys plan on taking each other's direction and are moving forward. So, with all that being said, Taurus, let's get started. Let's go over the overall energy for this connection first, and then we'll pull some tarot. Let's see overall energy for this connection. So, we do have express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. This is a card of communication for me anyways as a reader. So you could be receiving unexpected communication from someone very, very soon, or somebody could be finally opening up to you about how they feel about you. But let's see what's going on. We're going to focus on you first, and then we'll jump over to your person. Just keep in mind that the roles can be reversed. Okay. How does Taurus currently view this relationship? You could be connecting with an Aquarius specifically, possibly a Pisces strongly, or Cancer. It doesn't necessarily have to be the case though, but in regards to how you're currently viewing this relationship, it's like you're contemplating, like, should I stay or should I go? Should I stay or should I go? Okay. I feel like you're like questioning if you should honestly leave this King of Swords or not. Okay. Something has you questioning if you should leave this King of Swords or not. Okay. Let's look at them and see what's going on with them. How does this person currently view this relationship with Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? Okay. Yeah, the Page of Pentacles. We got the Strength card, and then we also have the Moon. Okay. In regards to how this person's currently viewing this relationship with you, I think this person can definitely sense and feel like something's just not like right with you. I'm getting like an energy of them essentially feeling like you've been kind of like acting different as of lately. Maybe you've just been more withdrawn, and detached. That's definitely a possibility. But I feel like this person has definitely been noticing and sensing that you've been acting very different as of lately, and I feel like this person's trying to like kind of like get down to the bottom of like what's going on with you. This person might even ask you like, hey, like, are we good? Like, is everything good between us? Like, are we good? Are we? Yes, no, maybe so. If so, just tell me what's wrong, so I can fix it. I am getting that this person, yeah, this person kind of comes off to me as somebody who's unaware that you're considering and leaving them. Okay, how does Taurus currently feel? Ooh, kind of looks like things haven't really been good between the two of you. And I almost want to say for a while. I don't even want to say as of lately. I feel like for a while, things have not been good between you and this person. For some of you, you could have a family with this person with the Ten of Cups coming out here. For others of you, you could just be in a committed relationship with them and or married to them. I just feel like you have a lot invested into this person. More of the story. This doesn't feel like a boyfriend that, has their own place or anything like that, or a girlfriend that has their own place and doesn't live with you. Like, you guys might share a home together. You guys might have a family together. This to me feels like a very serious relationship. Not saying that I don't consider people who don't live together as a serious relationship. I'm just saying that you guys have a lot invested, into one another. You guys share finances with one another, share a home together, have a family together, things like that. But yeah, it does appear to me that you don't necessarily feel like things are ever going to get better and or improve between the two of you. It looks like you want out of this marriage and a relationship that you share with this person because you don't really see anything changing or improving between the two of you. Don't get me wrong, I feel like you wanted your relationship with this person to obviously work out, but there's only so much, right, that, you can control. And if it's one thing that, you can't control is anybody else, including them. And I see you just, accepting that. Okay. How does this person currently feel? Don't fly away from me. All right, we have the Three of Cups. We have the Chariot. Okay. And then we also have the Queen of Cups. All right, in regards to how this person's currently feeling, you know, I hate to say this, but between you and I do feel like you are lying to this person and purposely keeping them in the dark. You know, if this person asks you like, hey, is everything good between us? Like, you know, I just noticed that you've been acting different as of lately. Like, you're going to sit there and be like, oh, yeah, no, everything's fine. I'm fine. Everything's great. We're good. You know, I don't necessarily feel like you're being entirely honest and or truthful with this person. I do feel like, you know, you want out of this marriage and relationship that you share with this person. It just kind of looks like you don't want to like tell them that that's, you know, what you want as far as like out of this marriage and relationship is concerned. And I feel like the main reason why is because you yourself are unsure if you even want to continue to remain with this person or just leave. So you don't want to say something that you basically cannot take back, is basically what I'm getting. So the fact that you're telling this person, yeah, no, everything's fine, everything's good between us, like, I don't know what you're talking about, you know? I feel like it's going to instantly cause this person to fall in this energy, which is an energy of relief. You know, it's an energy of, you know, them essentially feeling like, okay, like everything's good, you know, between us. You know, they're not going to think about it twice. If you tell this person, no, you're fine, they're going to just sit there and turn around and just instantly believe you and not second guess it. But is everything fine? I don't think so. Yeah, no, I don't think so. No. What actions will Taurus take towards this person? Oh man. Oh man. Wasn't expecting that. Okay, let's go. Let's do this. Let's get this out the way. Let me just adjust. Okay. We have the Seven of Swords. We got the Two of Swords, and then we also have the Lovers. Okay. I do see you meeting somebody fairly new. Okay, when you meet this new person, technically speaking, you still will be with this person, you know, to the right of me. I do see you developing romantic feelings for this person. I also see you definitely considering and acting upon it, but, you know, telling yourself not to. I think it's safe to say that with this new person, you have a very strong and intense, you know, connection with them, a very strong and intense desire. You know, for them, and that's what's going to prompt you to want to go there with that, with this person and cross that line, you know, with this person in particular. I just kind of see you kind of telling yourself, I really shouldn't be doing this. 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 Okay, I'm getting that. What actions will this person take? Okay. Yeah, the King and the Queen of Wands. Okay. And then we also have the Judgment card out here. Okay. You know that this person knows you like the back of their hand, right? I'm just saying, you know that this person knows you like the back of their hand. This is somebody who knows your routine. They know how you are, okay? I feel like once you do meet this new person, don't be shocked or surprised when this person starts to, you know, suspect that something's essentially going on. Because like I said, I mean, you're dealing with somebody who knows you like the back of their hand. They know your patterns. They know your routine. And I do feel like what's going to be like a dead giveaway that something's up is because, there's something about your pattern or your routine that's going to, change. Is basically what I'm getting. And I feel like that's going to raise a massive red flag for this person. You know, even though everything's looking good for right now, I feel like once this new person comes into the mix, because they will, that's kind of besides the point here. I do see you acting different. You know, I do see you acting different. I'm sorry. I see you acting different. Your routine's changing. You're acting funny. Like, let's look at the Lovers. Yeah. Yep. You know, a big part of you is like, you know, I really shouldn't be doing this. And I feel like it has a lot to do with the fact that let's just be honest. Let's be honest. You know, that this could bring a lot of drama, a lot of chaos, between you and this person that you currently find yourself connecting with. Okay. which is obviously something that you would like to obviously avoid, which is drama and conflict between you and this person that you're currently connecting with. But it's that inner battle. It's like, I know I really shouldn't be doing this because this is wrong. And I know that, you know, if they find out, they're going to be angry, they're going to be upset. And, you know, but at the same exact time, I just can't help but to feel a very strong, intense connection, you know, with this person, you know, and that's just kind of the dilemma I see you in, basically. Mm-hmm. Yeah. When it comes down to express your love, as far as like, you know, this communication is concerned, I feel like all of this is going to be, yeah, I feel like all of this is going to play out for you, just out of the blue, to be completely honest. Like, I don't see you actively looking for love. It just kind of looks like love is just showing up for you. And the timing is just god awful because you're still with this person to the right of me. I am definitely getting that strongly. But it kind of looks like love is unexpectedly showing up here for you. And I do feel like that with this new person, you know, they're going to express to you how they feel about you, you know? And I feel like that's just going to kind of like pull you in even more. But you know what I mean? That you shouldn't do this and that this is wrong and that, you know, it could definitely create a lot of, you know, tension and conflict between you and this person. You know, your actions could definitely hurt this person, affect this person severely and what you've been able to build with them. Like, you just know that this is not a good idea, more of the story, but it's like, because you feel drawn to them and they feel drawn to you, and then, you know, they're going to find themselves opening up to you about, you know, how they feel about you and what they want with you. It's just going to suck you back into this entire situation even more, because I do see you initially trying to fight it, like, oh, like, this is wrong, shouldn't be doing this, back the hell up, you know. But I feel like they're going to definitely reel you back in by telling you how they feel about you, you know. And I feel like that's going to suck you back into this whole entire situation, and I see you in the only dilemma of, I know I shouldn't be doing this, I know this is wrong, but I like them, but this, but that, you know. You're not going to be able to hide this. Let's just throw that out there. You're not going to be able to hide this. This person knows you too freaking well. You're not going to be able to hide this. So sorry. You're not going to be able to hide this. You're not. And I wouldn't fool myself into thinking that you're going to be able to hide this or get away with it, because I think that this person knows you a little too well. And with that being said, I think that the moment that they start to, you know, notice a significant change within your routine, within your behavior, you know, your demeanor, I think that they're going to know something's up. And I think that they're going to do their digging and research, and they're going to discover what's actually going on. So I personally, honestly, like, you know, if I were you, you know what I mean, and you really, really wanted to go off and build towards a life with this new person, I think that you should wrap what you have going on over here, you know, before you cross any lines or go off and do anything, you know what I mean? Instead of entertaining this person while being in a relationship with this person to the right of me, or in a marriage with this person to the right of me. I think that this person's going to be hurt and upset. You know what I mean? Like, obviously, if you were to, you know, up and leave them, of course, you know, they're going to be hurt and upset. But at least they don't have to, like, you know, deal with you potentially, you know, betraying them or deceiving them in some way, shape, or form. So I don't know. Like, my whole thing is that if you do want to, like, pursue a life with this person, I just think that you should just avoid pursuing absolutely anything with this person until this is done and over with. Because if you don't, it's going to bring tension into your life. It's going to bring conflict into your life. It is. Because this person is not going to sit there and just be like, oh, okay, I get it. No. It's not going to play out that way. They're going to be angry. They're going to be upset. They're going to be full of anger. They're going to be full of rage, rightfully so. So this is why I'm saying, I just think that you should just wrap this up over here and just, you know, walk away first. And then in the end, if you want to go off and pursue a life with this person, by all means have at it. But I just don't recommend that you do that while being with this person. You know what I mean? I do not recommend that at all under any circumstances. But that is what I have for you, Taurus. Hopefully the reading helped. Hopefully it resonated. And I will see you guys in your next reading. Bye.